Aggressive is not hard for me. Aggressive's not hard for me. Aggressive in the way that she is strikes at a chord. It hits a nerve. It really does. It's because I've grown up not as a country singer, but I've still grown up in a similar industry where I was a young girl growing up in the spotlight, and I came up at the time where all those young girls were getting in trouble, and that was the popular thing to do, and everyone's sitting there waiting for you to fall and watching you. And I was raised very well. I had great parents who instilled great morals in me and taught me how to treat people well. And so when I went on set, and my first scene with Connie Britton ever was doing that passive-aggressive scene in the first episode when I walk into the dressing room, and I just kept apologizing to her afterwards and going, I hope you don't take it personally, because it just struck such a nerve in me. It didn't feel right because it was too close to home. But then as we got to know each other more and more, the more fun we had with pushing each other's buttons. You were so surrounded a lot of the times in this industry by yes people who are too afraid to tell you the truth, people who, are making money from you and aren't going to just be honest with you. And I know that when I was in that position, I was 16 years old, if I didn't have the people I have in my life that were there before to yank me back in, who knows what would have happened. But I owe them for the person that I am today. And so I can only imagine what would happen to a young girl who's dealing with that all on her own and has never in her life experienced affection. It was so interesting for me to see what people were saying about the character up until the scene with my mother in the closet when I'm on the phone with her, and all of a sudden that light bulb goes off and you realize why she is the way she is. And then everyone just shifted and was going, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for her, now I understand. And that's the great part about this character. She's not just this one-dimensional witchy girl, that she's a very damaged, very hurt a little girl who had nobody there to ever give her affection or care for her, or certainly not teach her how to care for others. So it makes my job fun.